Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel. Hello. I'm currently in Aruba. As you can see, I'm outside. But it's very windy here, but I thought the lightning was good, so I'm trying to record it here. I got my phone with me because I had to take some notes so I don't forget to tell you guys anything. Yeah, just let me introduce myself first. My name is Melissa, I'm 23 years old, I live in the Netherlands. Obviously we don't speak English, we speak Dutch, but I've decided to talk English and make some English videos because I'm moving to the United States in June, so yeah, that's pretty soon. And yeah, you'll talk English over there, of course, so I need to get used to talk English, and I will speak English there on a daily basis, so that's why I'm turning my videos and vlogs into English. Vlogging is about recording your life, put it on YouTube, and like I said, I'm moving to the United States, so I will talk English every day. That's why my vlogs are becoming English also. I recently started my YouTube channel. I'm online for 5 months now, I think. The reason why I started this was because I already knew then that I was going to the United States for a long time. Also knew that I was going to Aruba for 5 weeks, and I wanted to record everything. I just saw that it was nice for people to see what I'm doing here, what I will be doing over there, so yeah, they can still see how my life really is. That's the main reason why I started. I really like to make these videos. If I didn't like it, I wouldn't be doing this for 5 months already. This is a video where I'm going to explain what I will do in America, and I will try to tell the most I can about my au pair experience so far. If you have a question after this video, just comment underneath this video and I'll get back to you. Moving abroad always was a thing I'd like, but you know, when you go to live in another country, you have to work because you can't go anywhere without money. And I work in childcare, daycare for a few years now, 4 years I guess. Did my education, graduated, and working there for 4 years right now. I already work with children, and that's what I really like to do. And I was just searching for opportunities. I saw Stage Global, that's the organization that I found online on Facebook, and I just saw au pair and I was like, let me check it out. I always liked the United States, the idea of the United States, the idea of living there. So I was like, why not? I just sent them a message I think I want to become an au pair, but how does it work? And yeah, that's how it all started. They set up a meeting with you on Skype. Everything is on Skype. The first one was in Dutch. I get to ask some questions I had, how long are you going, and what kind of money do you make, how much, and all stuff like that. You can ask anything. They give you some information about how it all works, how the program works. The costs of this program are 650 euro, and I already checked, it was that's $675. But everything is included, you get your plane tickets and stuff. They take care of a lot of things, so it's not that much money actually. Yeah, after that interview I was like, okay, I want to do this. And if you decide to do it, you need to fill in an application form and stuff like that. You pay 350 euro right from the start. After you find your family, the host family, you'll pay the rest, the 200 euros. After your application, you'll get a person who's your main contact person, you know. So if you have questions, if there are some things that you don't know how things work or whatever, she's the one you can go to. They're very helpful. After you filled in the application form and you paid the 350 euros, you'll get an email from that person who's now your main contact person, and he or she will set up a meeting with you, also on Skype. That one is in English. From now on, everything is in English. And yeah, she will call you on Skype, and like the interview is more like, what are your hobbies, what kind of a person are you, why do you want to become an au pair, what do you expect of this program, what do you expect of this new host family, where do you want to live. Like, you can also say, you can say what you prefer. Like, I was like, I don't want to live in the middle of nowhere because I live in a very small village in the Netherlands and that's not my thing. So I already said, like, I want to live in a very big city or very close to a big city, because when I don't have to work and when I'm free, I want to be like, I don't want to travel like very far to be somewhere where I can do stuff, you know. I already want to be like in the city. They take everything very serious. You can also say, like, if you want a family with 1 kid, 2 kids, 3 kids, 4 kids, everything like that, the age of the children. They also check if you have some experience with children under the age of 2, because if you have, you'll have to fill in on some other forms, because then you're not just an au pair, but that's for infant care, you know. So I also don't know if my English is very good and if I say all the right words, or if I'll hope you guys understand me. But you can hear the dogs, I think. After the interview with your main contact person, I don't really know the word in English, like, but I hope you guys know and understand what I mean. You will get a lot of forms to fill in, like really a lot. Even more application forms. You need to get a certificate of good conduct, for good behavior, you know. You need to go to the doctor and get a medical test. When I get back in the Netherlands, I have to do a tuberculosis skin test. And yeah, they want to know a lot. You need 2 childcare recommendations. Like, if you have babysit somewhere or worked at a daycare, they can fill that stuff in for you. You need 200+ hours of experience with working with children, and so you need like 2 people to confirm that you have that. Also 2 people to confirm that you have experience working with children under the age of 2. So, but that's not necessary. If you don't have experience with kids under the age of 2, that's okay, but then you will be placed with a family with children above 2. You need to write a dear host family letter, talk about yourself, talk about things you like, what kind of person you are, what do you expect from the family. So that's what you need to do. Also, you also need to create like a photo album of yourself with your friends, family, stuff you like, so they can see your life in pictures. It's important to have a driver's license. I think that was like, you needed one. I guess you needed one. When you have filled in all the forms and it's all checked out by your main contact person, you will have an interview with Chi. That's the main organization, and that's also in English, a new person. And that interview is kind of like the same as the interview before that, but this is also to check on your English, like, is it on a good level, because you need to talk English and only English, because the host families, they don't speak any other languages. At least they don't speak Dutch, so everything needs to be in English. It doesn't have to be like perfect. It's very important that you can have like certain conversation in English. My English isn't like perfect, I think, but I passed the test and they were like, your English is very good. I was like, yes, but I can learn a lot about English. So, but yeah, me moving there for like a year, I think I will learn a lot there. And also in that interview you can say what you are looking for in a host family. And the thing that I was looking for was, I really wanted a family like a real family, you know, not like, oh, that's just a random au pair who's going to take care of my kids, but she's just an au pair, you know. I was like, no, I really want to find like a real family that will take you in and who will treat you like a real family, you know, like your family too. You can also say like if you're allergic to some things, because they can think about that by choosing the family. Like if you're allergic to dogs or something, like they won't put you in a family who has dogs, stuff like that. You can also say like things about religion or smoking. Like I didn't want a family who smokes in the house and stuff, because I don't really like that. So my family where I'm going to, they don't smoke. That's good. If all your files are filled in, you had this conversation with Chi and they say you're good, then they set up like a profile online on their website of you. Like the families can look on that website and they can see your profile with your pictures on it, like the photo album, the host family letter, stuff like that's online. So yeah, they get a first impression of who you are. And if they were like, hey, I think this girl is like a good match for a family, they just put you on hold, send you an email and ask you if you want to meet with them on Skype. So that's basically how it went with me. So we set up a meeting very soon on Skype with that family. I couldn't believe myself. I was so nervous, because yeah, you know, you're about to meet like maybe your new family. So yeah, and of course everything in English. That stuff really made me nervous. I never speak English, you know, so yeah, I need to get used to that. So this is a good thing to do for me, like to practice a little bit. And yeah, we talked. They had forms from Chi, the organization, with questions and stuff they needed to discuss with me on the first interview. Everything was very positive. It just felt good from both sides. So we were like, okay, let's set up a second meeting. When a family puts you on hold, you'll receive an email. And now I'm about to tell like my experience. I received an email from a family that put me on hold, the first family, and I was like, okay, I received the email, I read it, and it was like, log into the website, your profile, and you can see like the information about the host family that had put you on hold. So I went there, I looked, and there was a lot of information, my family, where they're from, where they live and stuff like that. And one kid, a girl. I was like, yes, I'm a girly girl, so I guess that's the reason. When I go there, she's like 1 year and she's little. I work with babies right now, so yeah, I was like, yay, that's cute. And I saw a picture of her and I was like, oh, she looks so adorable, like so cute, literally. And I just started reading all the information about the family, and I really felt like everything just fell in place, you know. Like they also wrote a letter to me, to like their future au pair. I just read the letter and I was like, oh, it just felt very warm, like a warm family. So I was very excited and I was like, yes, I definitely want to have a Skype interview with this family. If you are put on hold by a family and you can look at their stuff and you're like, I'm not feeling it, you can also like immediately send an email back to the family like, I'm sorry, but this is not what I'm looking for. They'll remove that family from your page and your profile will be back online, so other families can find you again. So no problem, you don't have to say like yes to every family. But for me it was like the first family, and I was feeling the vibe, you know, it was feeling warm and good and nice and very positive. So we set up a second meeting, and they got some questions from the Chi organization for like the second interview, and we just talked all that through, and there was a connection from both sides again. And we were like, okay, after this conversation both sides knew that this was like a perfect match. They were like, we kind of want to see you like as a big sister for our daughter. So all that kind of stuff made me realize that I was very lucky to find like this host family who is very warm, and they're able to like really take me in their family. So yeah, that was very good. I'm going to like answer some questions. Some guys had a few questions for me. I think I already gave like a few answers to some questions in what I've already told, so I'll skip like that questions. But the idea of becoming an au pair was like I said, I already worked with children and stuff, and becoming an au pair is just like for me a good opportunity to live abroad and see another country, another culture, meet new people, but I would still be able to like do the job I love. So this was like the perfect combination for me. Are you already looking forward to your university, or like which subject you are going to do? I forgot to tell that thing, I guess. As an au pair you get like a scholarship or something from the host family. They pay like $500 for your education. You can go to a university or something to follow a class and to follow subject, some classes. I don't know how to say that really, but like English, poetry, stuff like that. I don't know which subject I'm going to choose. I don't know to which university I'm going. I still need to like check everything out, because I just found out that I'm moving to Atlanta, Georgia. And yeah, I just found out that recently, because yeah, everything is certain now. I found my family. It's 100% sure that I'll be placed with them, and that's why I'm going to say right now, I'm moving to Atlanta, Georgia on probably June 11th, but that's not certain because I still need to book my plane ticket. But that's the date that me and the family and me are both agreed on. So I think it will be June 11th and to Atlanta, Georgia. And yeah, I found out recently, so I haven't checked out which schools are there, universities and stuff, but I really need to do that, because yeah, I need to choose something. Are you looking forward to spend like a whole year with a family? Yes, I am. I've met the family on Skype. We already have a WhatsApp group with the family, and yeah, it feels like I've known them for like a few years already, you know. So I'm really looking forward to meet them in real life and stay there for a while. What do I expect from them? I expect them to respect me, because I do respect them and stuff. Yeah, regular stuff, I think, just like that. And what I also expect is, look, my mom doesn't really do like holidays and stuff, like Christmas. She's not feeling it at all, and I love Christmas, but because we don't do stuff about it at home, I don't like Christmas that much. But when I watch like those Christmas movies, and you can see like in America they're really feeling Christmas, you know, celebrating the whole house, stuff like that. So one of my first questions to my host family was like, how are you guys with the holidays, like celebrating holidays? They were like, oh, we're the biggest Christmas freaks, and I was like, yes. So that's something that I'm looking forward to, you know. And also I look forward to like the other holidays that we don't have in the Netherlands, like Thanksgiving, St. Patrick's Day, Independence Day, stuff like that. I really like that. Are you also going on trips with them, or like vacations, holidays and stuff? I guess so. I guess I am. They already asked me like if I'd love to travel and stuff like that, because they wanted to do like more vacation this year and I could come along. So I would definitely do that because I love to travel and I love to see the world. So yes, I'm very lucky with that too. As soon as I knew that my new host family would be in Atlanta, Georgia, I received an email from their main contact person with some information about Atlanta itself, and I was very happy with that because first I was like, Atlanta, Georgia? I didn't know anything about that city, and when I thought about living abroad, I was thinking at places like New York City, LA, Miami, Las Vegas, stuff like that, you know. Atlanta never crossed my mind once. So but I heard a lot of people told me that, you know, it's a big city, a lot of music artists are from there, and a lot of festivals, there's much to do, stuff like that. So I was like, okay. And the family was amazing, so I'm excited to go to Atlanta actually now. I just grabbed her email that she sent to me, like to give you guys a little bit information about Atlanta. Welcome to Atlanta, home of the Braves baseball team, Coca-Cola World Headquarters, and the Hartsfield-Jackson International Airport, the busiest airport in the world. It still is. It's the capital city of the state of Georgia. Here's about the education that there was a question about. As an au pair, you will need to complete 6 credits in an accredited school. I don't know that word, but I hope I said it right. Here, you can either choose courses at one of the colleges close by or take weekend courses at colleges in other cities. Either way, to talk to your host parents when it's best for you to go take classes. You can also do evenings. Lots of au pairs choose to take English as a second language classes, which are designed for non-American people to improve their English. However, you can choose any subject you want. Look for the keywords adult education or continuing education on the school's website to find the class in evening times and for the low cost. Yeah, and your family is required to provide $500 for your educational component. Yeah, there are a lot of universities. I already saw that. It's like a whole list, so I need to take a look at it. The classes usually start at the end of August, and I'll be there in the beginning of June, so that would be good. Oh yeah, very important also, they will make sure that you get a bank account over there, because that's the account where your family is going to send the money to. And I'm sure I will tell you, you get like $195 a week, but you live with them, you know. So yeah, it's basically like you don't really have to do stuff with that money. Like, okay, when you're free, you go to a concert, stuff like that, that's when you use the money, but you just live with them. So yeah, summers are very hot, like 32 degrees. So people tend to stay mostly indoors with the air conditioning during the months July or August. In the winter, temperatures sometimes drop to just below freezing, although it's not common for there to be snow. And that's very good because I don't like snow. So the weather is fine over there. You will also have like a main contact person over there in Atlanta, Georgia, and they get together with a lot of more au pairs who live in the area once a month to do like activities and meetings, ice skating, bowling, hiking, stuff like that. You don't need to go there, but it's like a good opportunity to meet new people. So sounds fun. I think I've said everything, you know. I'm moving to Atlanta, Georgia. I told you guys right now. I'm very happy about it, excited about it. I'm ready for this new adventure. I've got a good family, I know that for sure. I'm very excited to go. Can't wait to meet them in person, in real life. And yeah, become an au pair, you need to do so much paperwork, but it's already worth it all, and I haven't even got there yet. So I guess I've told everything. I'm becoming an au pair of a family with 1 kid, a girl, almost 1 year old. When I get there, she will be 1. If there are any questions or if you want to know anything, just tell me. Just comment below and I'll get back to you. And I guess this was it. This was my get to know me au pair adventure video, I guess. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment and stuff like that. And see you guys on the next video. Bye bye.